Hello everybody, this is TheRedBaron24 coming to you with a plugin showcase on the plugin AutoDoors. This is a plugin that allows you to remove the necessity of redstone on your server and instead exchange, for doors at least, and exchange that instead with this plugin, which allows you to walk through doors that are made entirely out of blocks. So you no longer have to deal with those pesky 3x3 contraptions for redstone to get those doors to work. You can now just rely on this plugin to get the job done. So this is obviously a working door right here, and we're going to create one right here. So how do you do this? You use the command /AD, or AutoDoor as well. /AutoDoor will do the same thing as /AD, it's just that AD is a little bit faster. So if AD is interrupting something else, you can just use /AutoDoor. So you can create a door with AD, create door, your door title, and then a height and distance to the door. You can remove a door with AD remove door and then your door title. You can add a door with AD add and then the door title. That adds a block to the door. So you see how there's 9 blocks that were changed with that door that I was walking through. Those are the 9 blocks that I'm talking about for that. You can remove those blocks with the AD remove command. You can manually set the height and distance for a door. And those are the distances that are needed for a door to open. Both those distances have to be met by a player in order to have the door opened. You can enable and disable a door based on, and then the door will either function or not function normally. And then of course AD list to list our doors. So if you do if I did AD list right there, you can see I have one enabled door. If I were to disable a door and then do AD list again, you can see that it's now in gray because of the fact that it's disabled. That is reflected here, so the door does not open. Alright, so let's do AD enable door 1 just to get that one functioning again. And if we do AD list, you can see it's green and the door now works again. So let's go ahead and create a door. So to create a door, let's just say we have this 9-block door right here that we want to use. We're going to look at the center block, or if you're doing an even number of blocks in terms of width, then you're just going to want to look at one of the center blocks. So if this was a 4x3 or whatever, you would just have to choose between one of the 2 center ones. So because you need this for your height and distance check. So if you are so you want to get as close to the center of the door, preferably as possible. So we're going to do AD create door 2, how imaginative, with our height and distance. Let's do a height of 2 and a distance of 4. The 4 is basically just your preference, how close do you want to be to the door. The height, what I want to say is I want the height to be the biggest difference between the center of the block that I'm looking at and whatever the farthest distance away is. So in this case, that distance is 1.5 blocks to the ground. So I'm going to use 2 just to, as a little bit of a fail-safe there. So then we can create the door right there, and it says door 2 is successfully created. Now we have to add the 9 blocks that are going to open and close as players move in and out of this door. So we do AD add door 2, and that will add that center block in. And then I'm just going to repeat the command for all 9 blocks. Oops, and alright, and then there's those 9 locations added. You can't duplicate locations like that. That does not work. And then let's just say that you added a block like that you didn't want. Then you do AD remove door 2, and that will remove that location. You can't remove, obviously, locations that aren't there. And then lastly, since we have everything set up, we can do AD enable door 2. And door 2 is now successfully enabled. If we do AD list, we can see that it's on the list. And as you walk forward, the door indeed does open. So that is basically how that plugin works. If you create a door and you find that your height or distance aren't good for whatever reason, like let's say I wanted a distance of 2, so we would have to disable the door first. So AD disable door 2, and then AD distance And then I'll just set 2.5 as the distance to door 2. And then AD enable door 2. And then now, as you can see, as I'm this far away, it doesn't work out as well until you get much closer. So that's how that works. So, I'm just showcasing that there because you do have to make it so that you have to disable the door first. So that's basically the showcase of AutoDoors. I hope that you are interested in this plugin. If you have any questions or you want me to add anything to this plugin, just let me know, and I will try and fulfill your request. So this is the Red Baron 24, and I hope you enjoy this plugin.